Hello everybody, it is Coach Diane from DianeWhitwright.com coming to you live this Friday evening. It is 8:35 p.m. I am late jumping on, but I had a little furry assistant that kept trying to get into on my my notes and those kinds of things. And he really wanted me, little Mikey, just in case you all want to know who my little furry friend was. He was wanting me to play, and obviously he thinks he's spoiled and needs to have attention all the time. So anyway, I'm a few minutes later than I wanted to be coming on tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and get on with my topic. I know it is Friday night, and some of you may be out and about. It is December 15th, so 10 days away before Christmas, hence I have the little decorations, just to give it a little bit of a different twist to my live for me tonight. I thought the greenery and the candy cane and the ornaments would be a nice little touch. So, my topic tonight, what in the hell happened? That's the headline, right? What in the hell happened? I always love this quote, and I've seen it numerous times in some of the local physician offices that I've been to when I was working with my elderly clients. I did that for 10 years, so I just love it. It's inside every older person is a younger person wondering what the hell happened, right? So, what the hell happened? Why are we aging, right? 20% of the aging process is beyond our control. It is genetic, okay? So 20% you can't really do anything about. The other 80% is all environmental and lifestyle factors. So environmental is the area that you live in. Are you breathing in smoke, like say out in California with all the fires? Are you breathing that in? Are you living close to places that have toxic waste going out into the air? Hopefully you shouldn't be, but there is stuff that slips away, right? Do you have somebody in your house that smokes cigarettes? That creates a toxic environment for the body. So lifestyle, what are you eating? What are you exercising? Things like that. Are you stressed? So those are some of my tips I have for you tonight. I have 5 tips as to more or less that are lifestyle changes that you can make, okay? Environmental, you kind of have to do that yourself. If you know somebody that's smoking, you need to, excuse me, nose itches. If somebody's smoking, you need to be away from that. Tell them to go outside with it or whatever. So those kinds of things you control on your own. All right, who you're around and who is doing what inside your own environment. Lifestyle factors are really the areas that you can concentrate on. First one I suggest is to decrease the amount of stress you're under. You may be highly stressed at work. You may be highly stressed at home with your children, with your significant other. And all of that stress is just adding negative to your body, and you really need to try and cut back on the amount of stress that you can. If you're able to, find another job that makes you a little more happier to where you're not stressed as much. If you can't do that, then there are alternatives that you can do. I am big on just meditation, relaxation techniques. You can do deep breathing exercises. You can get a massage. Maybe your significant other will rub your feet for you. What do you think about that? That would be good. That's a way to de-stress your body. Another thing I like to do personally is I use a variety of essential oils that can help me cut back on my stress. Lavender is one of the big ones that I like to use, okay? That it has a very calming effect. And of course there's many others that help calm you and de-stress you. So the next tip is to get adequate amounts of sleep. I know this last week I haven't been getting probably only 5 to 6 hours of sleep, and my body really, really needs more. So, there's that little pup that thinks he needs attention again at my door. So I'm not getting adequate amounts of sleep. So, you really need 7 to 8 hours of sleep to function properly. Some people don't require as much, but you want to get at least 6.5, 7 hours to 8 hours every night, okay? The next thing is kind of a play off of what I talked about last night, and that was dehydration last night. But tonight is just making sure you stay hydrated, right? And drinking plenty of water. And as I talked last night, one of the reasons you want to stay hydrated all year round, not just in the summertime, right, is because your body is made up of 60% water, and you need to keep certain amounts of water in your body system for your organs to function properly, right? So, so that you definitely want to stay hydrated and drink half your body weight in water. So say you weigh 200 pounds, you should be drinking about 100 ounces of water a day. And you can look at my video from yesterday on dehydration for other tips to help you stay hydrated. The next is to change your diet. And what you need to be doing is adding more anti-inflammatory foods to your list, to your meal planning. You want to cut back on processed foods. That's the first and foremost, in my opinion. Cut back on processed foods. That way you cut back on salt and a lot of fats that are in those products. You want to determine, you need to know, there's maybe some foods that your body doesn't like. That was one of the issues that when I did the metabolic method, I was able to determine what foods my body doesn't like, so I don't function as well. I don't function as well when I eat dairy. I can eat a very little bit, and but much more than that, and I really have some issues with inflammation and other things. Dairy is one. Some people have the gluten intolerance. Not everybody, but some people do. Red meats can be a factor if they're not grass-fed. Not getting some organic food, like chicken, organic meats. Some of the hormones that are put into the meats actually can create havoc within your body, and a variety of things like that. So what should you be eating? Salmon is good. I've mentioned salmon in a couple of my videos. One, it's good for helping with sleep, and two, it's helpful with stress as well. That's where you're getting the omega-3s from the salmon. Mackerel, tuna fish has a good amounts of omega-3s in it, and those are all good anti-inflammatory foods to eat. Blueberries are another good anti-inflammatory. And also, of course, your leafy green vegetables, salads, spinach, kale, the collard greens, those type of greens that are really good. Brussels sprouts are good for you as well. Broccoli, of course, is good. So those are, you want to change your eating habits, okay? Change your diet. Limit to processed foods. That means cutting back on sugars and the fats and those type of even processed food can also be like your bacon and your sausages as well. So cutting back on those types of meats are very, very helpful for you. And the number 5 is to take adequate amounts of supplements. And when you change your eating habits and you're eating healthier, you're still not getting in all of the nutrients that your body needs. So I always suggest taking a multivitamin every day. B complex, they're good for you because they help provide energy that your body needs. Calcium is good for your bones. Especially as we age, you want to be able to have adequate amounts of calcium in your body, and especially for us women, we need certain amounts as we get older, right? And again, omega-3s, you can get your omega-3s, like I mentioned, from your salmon, your fish, those certain kinds of fish, but it really is good to also supplement with an omega-3 supplement, and that helps lower your risk of heart disease, depression, dementia, arthritis. So a lot of the diseases that as we age, these diseases can pop up as we age, and if we take care of ourselves now, we'll decrease the chance of getting some of those diseases when we get older, right? Another good supplement is turmeric. That can be, you can take it in capsule form, but you can also buy it as a spice and add to your food. Some people add it to smoothies. So I add it to some eggs, and I learned that one from my brother-in-law. Mike, if you're watching, I threw that out for you. I learned that from you, quite a few years ago, to put turmeric in my eggs. So that is a good anti-inflammatory as well. So those are my 5 tips for you tonight. I hope you enjoyed the information. And again, I just love that comment. Inside every old person is a young person wondering what the hell happened. So be kind to yourself. Be kind to your older self, I should say. Take precautions now. The sooner you start to take care of your body, the better off your older body will be. Research shows that people in their 20s you start losing some of your body starts losing some of the things as you start to get 20 and into your 30s, and even more as you age. So the sooner you start taking care of yourself, the better off you will be as an older adult. So hopefully when you get to be 70 or 80 years old, you won't say, what in the hell happened, right? So those are my tips. I would like to invite you, if you're, for you all to go to, DianeWhitwreght.com, and I will post a link for a 5-part e-course that I have that you can put your name and email in, and you will get it through emails. You'll get five emails on why the metabolic method works, and that's the method that I am a certified VIP health and wellness coach with, and it's also the program that I use to lose the weight and take control of my blood sugar, my cholesterol levels, and also my blood pressure. So I highly recommend that you go to DianeWhitwreght.com or type in yes, you want to go there, and I'll give you the link that you can get the 5-part e-course. Okay? I hope you all have a great night. Please share this information with those that you love that you think might need to or want to slow down the aging process. Even if they're, even if it's somebody in their early 30s, mid-30s to 40s, they can definitely benefit from all of these suggestions. So I suggest that you share this video with those. And I am done for this live session. Today is number 24 for me out of a 30-day challenge. So I thank you all for watching, and have a great night. And I'll be back again tomorrow with another topic and another live. Thank you all very much. I love you, and I'll see you all later. Bye.